Well, Paris, as always, I am gonna miss you, and you have been amazing as always, but unfortunately now, I've got to go home. So I'm just on my way down to Marne-la-Vallée train station. That's gonna take me all the way down to Charles de Gaulle Terminal 2, and then we'll get through to departures, and then head myself back home to Birmingham. Now, it may not seem like it on the outside, but on the inside, emotions are really running high. Unfortunately, that's the feeling you get when you know when a Disney trip comes to an end, but don't worry, Disney, I'll be back again before you know it. I guarantee it. Looks like it's a beautiful sunny day this morning here at Lake Ceres. I wonder if it's going to be the same back over home in Birmingham. We'll soon find out. So, here I am taking one last good look at this famous view before I head off to the train station. Well, I'm not going to be walking towards it. I'm going to be heading off that way instead. So as I cross this road here, see if I can get a glimpse of the castle for one last time. Well, it's a bit small from where I can see in the lens, but I could definitely see the castle spire from here. Well, here we are, Marne-la-Vallée train station. I always love to get here early, just to avoid the rush. So, I've just got myself down onto platform 3. And I'm just waiting for the train to take me down to Charles de Gaulle, and I'll get myself through security and through departures. Right, just finally made it through security, managed to get everything sorted. So now I'm just going to head down to my gate and wait for my plane to take me straight back to Birmingham. So, I'll see you down there. Here we are. Just finally landed back in Birmingham now. So I'm just going to get the... sorry about that, slight rattles of the trolleys there. Just going to head onto the train now and make my way back home to Sutton Coldfield. And once I'm home, I'm going to probably do a few tips and tricks on what you could do for your next Disney trip. Right, so I finally made it back home safe and sound. And now I'm going to be sharing you some tips and tricks of what you can do for your next Disney trip as an annual pass holder. Now, my first tip is if you're staying off property in a hotel, for example, that I stayed at, the Adagio Apart Hotel, Marne-la-Vallée, you would actually only get a limited 3 reservations. If you want to make a reservation, all you have to do is just download the Disneyland Paris app, and if you're an annual pass holder, you just put in all the details in, and then that's from there that you can start making some reservations on which day in the parks you'd like to visit. And tip number 2, when it comes to traveling to Paris, I truly recommend flying from Birmingham Airport with Air France down to Charles de Gaulle. And from what I gather so far with Air France, they had no cancellations, only just a few slightly minor delays, but that's not too much of a problem. So I truly recommend flying with Air France. Tip number 3, when you get to Charles de Gaulle Airport, it's highly likely that you'll arrive at Terminal 2. Now, there are many different options that you can do once you get to Charles de Gaulle of how to get to the resort. One, there's either a shuttle bus service that would take you straight to the resort, mainly part of Disneyland Paris, or number 2, you can get the train straight down to the resort. Number 3, if you're feeling quite adventurous, you could even take the RER down to Paris first, have a little wander around there, and then you can take the RER Track A down to the resort, which is the Marne-la-Vallée train station. Or there's even tip number 4, taxis. If you want to travel by taxis, I've got a few tips for you. If you want to know if they speak English, all you've got to ask them is, Parlez-vous anglais? And in translation, that means, do you speak English in French? And for example, if they say un peu, that means a little. But if they say oui, that means yes. So if at any time if they say non, all you got to do is just show them the address of where you want to go in writing, and then they'll just put that down in the map and take you to your destination. And on that note, that does conclude my current Disney vlog series. You may probably be wondering if I'll be heading back to Disneyland Paris for another trip this year. Well, I'm here to tell you that the answer is yes, I am. Well, I'm going to be heading back down there in October. Just need to get everything booked up and get my reservations sorted, and we'll take it from there. So, until next time, either a new vlog, recipe, compilation video, reaction video, or even shorts, I'm here to say, see ya! But seeming that I was in Paris for the past few days, I'm going to be saying it in French, and it goes like this. Au revoir, les amis! And that means goodbye, everybody!